Hey guys, Tacoma Cyclist here again with the Boogeyman, as usual. Today we're actually going to do a real quick video, kind of in response to somebody else, to Shane Miller, GPLama. Seems like a pretty cool dude. I love watching his videos. I think they're great. But he recently just put up a video about his tubeless tire failure, his tubeless tire experience. And, you know, his video had me kind of scratching my head a little bit. And even the Boogeyman and I were looking at each other going, WTF. Especially since he kept talking about glue, like glue.
The previous glue that was on there on the inside,
You're not supposed to glue these things on, man. I call them tubulars all the time accidentally. The Boogeyman will laugh at me. I'll probably call them tubulars like 20 times in this video. But unlike tubulars, there shouldn't be any glue involved in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put these tubeless, glueless tires onto these tubeless rims and show you it's actually pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to pump them up. It's pretty easy to put them on. Yeah, okay, so tubeless has a bad rap because in some cases putting the tires on can be a absolute pain in the butt. So yeah, but the reality is I can't find that to be the case with these. These have been really easy to work with. This is the Mavic. This is the Cosmic Carbone, whatever the heck they want to pronounce them. This is the one with the legit all carbon, doesn't have the aluminum underneath. It's, you know, it's a really nice wheel. I actually really enjoy this. I might do a review of this coming up soon. And these are the tires that came on them. Also, not a bad tire. I just happened to hit something really hard one day. I mean, like really hard, as in like I actually thought I broke my wrist. I hit something so hard and it caused a bubble to appear. So I got rid of these tires. I got some new tires coming in. I've got the Schwalbe 1s, O&Es, whatever. Those are coming in soon. But again, going back to GPLama's video, we were kind of confused. He kept saying glue, 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 right? And then he kept using sealant around the outer edge of the tire to keep the glue from sticking. And that was the problem, was that the tire kept sticking to itself. When he went to blow it up, the air wouldn't come in. Is this harder to get on than a regular tire? Yeah, it is. As a matter of fact, probably cut some places here and there just because, I don't want people to hear me cussing that badly. But it's really not that bad. And there's another little trick too, which I'll show you in just a minute, that especially if you're working on these, you know, in the comfort of your own home, make it really easy. Now, first and foremost, you want to make sure that your tire hook, your rim bead, sits in the middle of the tire. That gives you as much space around the opposite side as possible. So, you know, what I mean by that is you got this middle trench right here. You want to make sure that the bead of the tire is sitting in that all the way around. And then once you get it over there, you know, you're fine. Keep it in the middle. Just keep that in the middle. You know, you want to work from one side and push towards the other. Now, I'm going to have the Boogeyman go grab my secret weapon. It's back there in the blue bottle in the very, very back. One of my favorite little secret weapons for tires that just don't want to go on. Of course, I hid that all the way back there, and with any luck, this is a race. Maybe I'll get it on before he gets my secret weapon. Oh, no, he beat me. Okay, secret weapon. This stuff. Soap. It really works as like a really good lubricant around your rim so that the tire can just kind of slip on there. It doesn't get caught and hung up on the brake track. And then when you're done, you can wipe it off with a wet towel. If some of it happens to get inside the tire, it's not the end of the world. But the key is it just works. It makes it really easy to slip it on. Now, what I'm going to try to do is focus on keeping, I'm going to try to do this without the soap, but keep that bead hook inside the center of the tire. And kind of like a tubeless, or a tubular, I always hit them backwards, you're just going to kind of work from one side and push. Now this thing is, I'm not going to lie, but once you get it on, you really don't have to take it off. I've gotten to the point now where it's kind of pissing me off. So I'm just going to keep making sure that my bead hook, tire bead hook, is in the center. And again, you can just kind of push this around, and even a little bit here makes a little bit of a difference. You know, millimeter here, millimeter there. Mavic claims that you can just easily slip these on and off. Yeah, people can claim a lot of stuff, but then reality sets in. I gotta be careful. I got a zipper. I'm slicing up my tire here. All right, I put this towel here because I got a zipper on my jacket. I want to make sure I'm not cutting my wheel. So I did just put a little slit in there. So keep working this around. Again, work it from one side. I'm going to try to do this without any help. There's nothing worse than being on the side of a road with a tubeless that's gone down on you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to slip, just put a little tiny bubble of soap down here. You got to be really careful. If you get the soap on the tire and your fingers are coming in contact with that, you're not going to be very happy. You know, once the soap gets up here. Now what I'm going to do, see I got a little up there. I'm just going to kind of work this in on the sides. And then I want to make sure that tire is nice and dry, because if it's got liquid soap on there, yeah, your fingers are just going to slip all over that too. So now that's on there, already got a couple extra millimeters in. There we go. All right. Like I said, absolutely no cussing needed. Not that I'm against that. Now the boogeyman is going to show you all of this massive power that he possesses in these tiny little cyclist arms of his. And he's going to inflate this. Now bear in mind, I have put no sealant in this. And sorry GPLama, but there's no glue in here either. So, boogeyman, pump up that tire. Now I think there is a big takeaway here. Tubeless, it's a little harder to get it set up. But once you get it set up, the reality is, I haven't had flats on these. If I hit glass, it seals right back up. Would I race on these? Heck yeah, I'd race on these. They feel really, really good. I fit some 28s on here in my Debunking. They feel awesome. And if you hit something, you know it. But you can still ride on these, and it'll go down, you know, a couple of PSI, but you can still ride, even if you have glass in there. Go for it. By the way,
normal pump.
oh, there we go. That's telltale sign number one. That'll wake you up. I'm gonna rotate that around a touch more. I can still hear some, yeah, I can do that. I can hear some hissing, but now what I'm hearing, keep going, I don't hear any hissing anymore. This tire is now fully seated in there.
Forgot about that.
Valve core. That'll wake you up. The bead is seated now. It doesn't matter that we just lost all that pressure. It's okay. Now, tighten that back down. You don't need to tighten it a lot. Go ahead and pump it back up again, boogeyman. We're back down to 0 PSI. But the hook did seat all the way around. That was a nice popping sound. So now getting this back up to 80 PSI is going to be, well, pretty easy.
Okay, cut this out.
All right, we're back to 80 PSI, and the boogeyman officially got some of his most rigorous upper body workout he's ever gotten, as is evident by the pretzel sticks he calls arms. So there you have it. I don't know why somebody would use glue on a tubeless tire. I don't think you need to use glue on a tubeless tire, but I can tell you that you know, it's a little harder to seat maybe than a traditional clincher tire. I think that would be good, right? You don't want the thing to just flop right off the sidewall. And but once you get it on there and you get some sealant in there, it works great. And I'm not one of these people that likes to jump on the bandwagon for stuff. I still don't have a single bike with disc brakes other than my mountain bike. I've got rim brakes for everything. My first experience with tubular was, again, I told you I was going to do that. with Tubeless was not a positive one. I had a colleague that was riding with me. He got a flat and we couldn't change his tire. We sat there for 30 minutes on the roadside. But he was using the wrong tire, the wrong equipment, and he had a tube in his Tubeless setup, which is kind of stupid. So I'm not quick to change to anything like this, but the reality is this setup works great. It really does. Tubeless tires, they work great. Not everything I have is tubeless. This is the only tubeless set that I have. I have some tubeless ready that I haven't converted over yet, but you know, absolutely. As soon as I have to replace the tires on those things, you better darn well believe I'm going with tubeless. So don't let other videos scare you. Sorry, GPLama, Shane Miller. I'm not trying to pick on you. I love your videos, but tubeless is really, it's pretty freaking cool. So that's all I got for today. Thanks again for watching. The Boogeyman and I will have more original content coming your way soon. If you have any requests for videos, feel free to put them in the comments. We'll do what we can. And other than that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you give us a thumbs down, I'm sending Liam Neeson to you. Thanks. See y'all next time.